Greetings, salutations, what's good everybody? It's your boy Card here with my partner in crime.
Hey guys, what's up? It's OTK.
Oh man, hopefully you guys are having a great day because it is X-Men Day. You already know. Episode 8 of this 3-part finale. Thankfully they didn't release all 3 episodes in one day.
Yeah, I got stressed when I thought that they were, because I was
yeah.
like, this is gonna mess up my whole plan to rewatch the episodes and take notes for our final for the season finale. But oh my god, thank God.
Yes, ugh. They have saved a lot of possible danger. So we're gonna go ahead and just jump right into this. Oh man, Nightcrawler. Oh,
they should just have me
X.
write. Oh, Professor X is back.
Yeah.
I think he was back last week, but they should just have me write the lyrics for the show.
Okay. Okay.
Asteroid M.
Okay. Yeah, shit's about to go down. Oh man, it's about to go down, folks.
Okay, Cable. Relax with that big ass gun. He said, I hate you, Dad.
I mean, yeah, you did leave him. You said I couldn't be a part of this. You gave up your right.
You didn't
say nothing, bro. Why are we capping, bro?
Your son came back because he needs his father.
Oh wow, okay.
He said I sent him away. I remember your exact words. I can't be a part of this.
I feel like 4 episodes ago.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh.
That's Skids and Rusty. That's Polaris.
Yo.
My girl, the People's Princess. That's my baby, guys. She's
Oh man, stirred the pot real quick.
Each time we attempt to stop the attack on Genosha, we are temporally pulled away from the event.
Interesting.
He said, "Shut up, Dad."
The same to anyone else.
A couple centuries late and the overprotective dad bit, huh?
Oh.
And our empire shall welcome a new emperor, Professor Charles Xavier.
Oh.
He's like, "Let me spill the tea. The guy you thought was dead is not dead."
This shocking off-world transmission
Yo. Oh.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right. That did happen.
Yeah.
Bastion's been playing us from the get-go. It's time to turn the table.
Oh, and I appreciate everyone in the comments from last week's episode where I was like, "How did Rogue end up in Mexico?" She was already there, Kayla. You just wasn't paying attention because you were too excited. Thank you for letting me know.
Got their hands on pitchforks and torches.
Be innocent. Meanwhile.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Oh.
Oh.
Sure.
So much.
Is this about to be Mystique? Is this actually Val Cooper? This is a very precarious position Magneto's in. I'm just saying, you know.
Mm.
Okay, it's Val.
Mm.
Maybe. Just leave it like that.
Girl, get out of here.
Basically,
Read her, Hank.
Basically, girl, bye. Bye, Felicia.
I don't trust her.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust anything.
I don't trust that old woman. Wait, Jean can't see the past. I of inanimate objects. That's not her thing.
Oh man.
Your skin's not in the game. Apathy's your answer.
Oh, Dr. Doom. What the fuck?
Right now, you can come with the rollout.
Your Sentinel program can go wide so long as
Bro.
Nifty. I'll use it for. Alliterative allure aside,
I think that was Baron Zemo. Anyway, sorry. My brain caught up late.
Yeah.
Enter Operation Zero Tolerance.
I'll also thank everyone for clocking OZT. My brain wasn't catching up fast enough to clock that it was Operation Zero Tolerance. Thank you, everyone.
Before today, this fellow was your average Joe. Rooms to speak freely, to connect. Bill will lay off a dozen workers and hire one mutant with the strength of 10 men. What's a taxi driver supposed to do when a teleporter gets you there in a blink?
Oh man, Kayla.
They've been told over and over that the
Kayla, yo.
but I invite them to be relevant again.
Do these people even know what you're doing to them?
Oh, I admit the more technical
Of course you admit the details.
something far greater or fretting the
Oh man.
for impact.
Should I pause this, Kayla? Oh man.
All the sentiments of today happening in front of me.
No, saying that in front of the three of them is crazy.
Here, let me show you his best one.
Uh-oh.
When he was 16. The
Oh no.
like all good art.
Told you. Fuck these old people.
Yeah.
And why she sound like a dial-up AOL machine? Why she sound like dial-up internet? She sound like dial-up internet.
Imitates.
Art imitates life. Yeah. You're about to see it everywhere, bro.
Would they know they're sentinels?
Oh my god. Not Trish.
She's one too. Bro.
Oh, my stars and garters. We must warn the team.
Don't.
Prime Trish. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Surrender, mutants.
I gotta talk to Hank about his taste in women.
Now it's not the time for jokes. Serious.
It's not the time for jokes. It's the time for hands.
Any of those nifty grenades of yours?
Hopefully you guys got them.
A few more.
Oh shit, man.
Down into.
Nathan, Jean, run!
This is not the type of gang fight that Yo, Juggernaut. Finally using his powers.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yeah, Kayla, this is oof.
He just growled like a kitty cat.
Oh, damn. Bro, oh.
Logan don't play.
Damn.
We are
Damn.
slicing and dicing.
Oh man.
And once again.
Oh no. Oh man. Oh.
No, mein Freund. Nein.
Oh, okay.
Look at my boy. Look at my son go. Look at my baby boy go.
Ooh. Damn, those poor humans. Bro. This regeneration abilities is ridiculous right now.
This is so clean.
Yeah. OST is going so hard. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is clean.
Fucking.
Oh.
Oh, he teleported them. He teleported them
Yeah.
out.
But what about Rogue? Okay. Hours? Yeah, I'm about to say.
Let's go, Jubilee.
Well.
Okay, Jubilee. It's okay.
Yep.
You tried. I love you.
He's like, you can fly too. Yo, I thought that was Mother for a second. I thought it was Storm for a second. When the light lit happened, I was like, wait a second, hold on, hold on. All right, no, I think Mother actually gonna need to come through.
Or they're gonna have to let Jean get loose.
Yeah. That's what she said. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm like, yo, the last time you said that, bro.
Let loose, Jean. Let loose, Jean.
Like, they're in the car. Yeah.
You have a Porsche.
So much for that Porsche. Yo, this OST. Oh man.
Okay, let's show these toasters why you don't screw with the Summers.
Okay. A little father-son action.
This is quality family time.
Yeah.
This summer. Fuck my life.
Damn, that Porsche though. Damn, that thumbnail
Clean.
scene right there.
Clean.
Oh.
Oh, well, I guess now all your friends are gonna know your son is gay.
These killer robots are trying to kill me.
Uh-oh.
What a thing to
These
say to
killer
your
robots
mother.
are trying to kill me. What? What? What?
Do what the men say.
What?
Bro, my heart just fell to my stomach.
That human wretch let Magneto out. She's lost her mind.
Of course she did. Still, too little.
Surprised. Not even me. Yes, I was scared, but really, I just had the most profound sense of deja vu.
Kayla.
Past, present, and future don't matter, and I never had
Kayla.
because we always ended in the same ugly place.
Mm.
Thing is, Magneto knows us better than Charlotte to crush you. Magneto was right.
Oof. Oof. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Bro! 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 What is what the fuck?
Magneto actually did it.
What? Saved our hides?
No. Declared war. Where's the professor when you need him?
Speaking of the devil. Oh my god, bro.
I too late.
My brother.
To me, my X-Men.
Oh man, bro.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro. Bro.
Yo, son. Yo, son. Kayla Cook. Oh,
So
my man.
we are
Holy shit.
we are obviously recording this May 1st.
Yes.
And if you're up on the news, what's happening in college campuses, um, and what our youth is fighting for, and what we've been really talking about in the last couple months,
Yeah.
what marginalized people have been talking about their whole lives. Um, like, so let's start with not Gyrick, Bastion's um and Sinister's little speeches.
Mm-hmm.
Um, especially when he was showing Val around the lab.
Yeah.
Um, like sentiments you hear constantly in this day and age, right?
Mm-hmm.
That how do I how do I express this? Um, every week it's a little gut punch because I don't know, there's come a point I felt in the last couple years with entertainment that it's has stopped becoming escapism, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I feel like sometimes X-Men is about escapism depending on what issues you read, and sometimes it really does drive home the minority angle and what we as minorities go
Mm-hmm.
through and what we as the abused and the victims go through, which is why I love them and why it resonates with me so much.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not slighting it for that. Just a lot has been going on. um, especially in the last 24 hour actually in the last couple weeks with college campuses calling police on their students who are peacefully protesting um what's going on in Palestine, right?
Yeah.
So when she says, I thought you were just, creating a force instead of activating civilians, it's that thing of when your rhetoric and your hate speech bubbles into crevices and gets to these people, especially with the advent and the push of social media and how we all connect and how all these ideas, some progressive, some regressive, seep into all of us and get to all of us, and we find our little communities, and these people find their little rat holes
Yeah.
to keep hating and to breed hate. So now you become radicalized, and now you're a sleeper cell within
Yeah.
your communities, right? Which we see a lot. I mean, look at the January 6th insurrection that happened on our Capitol. All these people who think that they're here to save America or here to save democracy, are just regressive and can't see the future for what it is. And it's that fear of becoming a not less than obsolete, becoming obsolete because you can't see a future where we all live together as one because you've treated us all as less than, and we should be the obsolete ones. You're afraid that we're going to do what you've done to us, right? And it's just like when you see these conversations happening in incel culture, pick me culture, radicalized right, radicalized religion, um, in these radicalized hateful beliefs. And it's honestly, I also the way Bastion speaks, it feels like it's also a commodity. It's things you make money out of. These are so commonplace that all you have to do is whisper one word to someone and get them to your calls because they feel this way, right? Because they can't see past their own noses and can't come together enough for a better future, right? And it's so the way he speaks, and I really do give it to I think it's Theo James. Give it just the cadence in his voice because it's not anger. It's just like this conversational ease that he
Mhm.
has with explaining Val explaining to Val what's happening, right?
Mhm.
And look at these things too when we talk about people like Andrew Tate that use this kind of, and he's not the only one. I'm just because he's the first person that popped into my head because we were talking about him a couple months ago. Um, People like that, or even Elon Musk, or all these other rage baiters and things like that, who approach these people who sort of have these regressive ideas and speak to them with an authority so they can look towards a leader, look towards an example, and still feel justified in their righteousness, right?
Mhm.
And it's just, and then in the little room that he has all that Bastion goes in with Val with all the monitors, how there are so many people complicit in these actions. So, like, your deans who are now calling the police force on our college students who are just trying to do what they feel is right for us to be unified and to stop the killings that are happening around the world. And it's not the first college it's these things go back and these things are constantly happening. So to tack onto that to Val's monologue at the end where she's just like it's that thing that marginalized people are always saying online. I'm not I'm shocked, or is it I'm
That's
not surprised. I'm
yeah.
shocked, but I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
And it's always that. It's always, well, of course,
Yeah.
right? It's the constant sense of deja vu we're always having. She's right. It's just a constant cycle that this keeps happening. They were
Yeah.
just like, of course, we can't have anything.
Yeah.
We can't have anything because hate finds a way to try to squash our joy, to squash our rights, to keep making us less than. And even the people she knew but didn't know the bigger plan, right?
Ramifications. Yeah.
And even the people she's working for, because obviously the woman at the end is who she's working for
Yeah.
or working with, is like, well, as long as you keep her safe, we'll figure this out, right? And it's just like all the time. It's all the time. Oh, this was every time there's a monologue like this in this series, it always is a punch in the gut. Just like
Mhm.
shit, man. Can I sometimes I'm just like it's like can I just have 10 minutes to not?
Yeah.
Can we have 10 minutes to not? But we can't. The world doesn't allow us to just not
Yeah.
have this
Just
stuff happen.
detach. Yeah.
We can't. We just can't. Um and it's so and to try like to connect it to what I was saying in Life Death Part 2 where I understood Storm's feelings of just wanting one less thing to marginalize you, one less thing to not make you so exhausted with existing.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's never surprising that these things happen.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I forgot what my other point was, but that. Now, Roberto's mom and the whole Roberto thing. I have
Yeah.
to really give it up to a lot of the before I go into my point, I really do want to give it up to a lot of the X fans who are speaking up on how his trajectory and storyline isn't a lot of people's favorite at the moment because it feels like you're taking what is his original story, which is he is a Afro-Brazilian, a dark-skinned black Brazilian man, and the prejudice he faces in that, which is what activates his mutant ability.
Mm-hmm.
And in the comics, I believe people like I haven't read a lot of New Mutants, so I am just like tacking on through information that, that are happening in the X-Men circles. I think his mother is light skinned, close to white, and his father is the darker skinned parent. Um and in his story in this, it's the constant whitewashing of Roberto in general, even in comics.
Mm-hmm.
In the New Mutants movie that came out, in the X-Men Days of Future Past movie that came out, in this, and just changing like the texture of his hair, the color of his skin, it is quite anti-black. And it's right that people are calling it out because like last week I likened what was and it is this whole situation. His story is
Yeah.
being an allegory more so for coming out as queer instead of dealing with his actual character arc of dealing with racism and anti-blackness.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I really do want to pinpoint that, and that is an important conversation that should be had. Now, as a light-skinned Afro Latina, I can clock it, but it's definitely I don't feel like it's always my place to speak on these things
Mm-hmm.
because it's not my story, right?
Yeah.
I can speak on it through the lens of that. I could speak on it through the lens of being a queer woman, a queer minority, but I don't have the experience to speak on that. But it is a very important in conversation that we need to have, especially when talking about this, and especially when we a lot of us have realized the mutant metaphor is not a one for one, and it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't fit for everything, and it really doesn't fit for everything, especially when we keep changing characters
Yeah.
in such ways as whitewashing them. Because it does change who the character is essentially, right? What
Yeah.
their story is. In that regard, I honestly still feel you can make a white character another color because we have so many white characters, but we could talk about that some other time. There is no blackwashing in my opinion, but I know if this gets around in circles, someone might throw that out there. That's not a thing. Don't try to come at me that that's a thing. It's not a thing. Whitewashing is a thing. Um, Now, with that, him coming to his mother
Yeah.
and it's like, hey, these bad men are chasing me.
These killers are trying to kill me.
As you can see, these
Yeah.
bad men are chasing me. And the bad men are like, we're just here to help.
Yeah.
And his mother, who is embarrassed to admit that she has a mutant son, is like, just listen to the men. I can't deal with this
Bro.
right now. I can't deal with this in front of
Nah.
my
Yeah.
whole investors and the gaggle of people. I can't deal with this right now. So
Yeah.
it's
Just offering
that,
up your son to the enemy.
yep. And this girl who you don't even know, this child, because Jubilee is still a child. Yes, she
Mm-hmm.
did turn 18. She's still a child, offering up this other child who is not yours to strangers
Yeah.
you don't know. That's the other thing. Bitch, stranger danger.
Yeah.
Stranger, they changed
Literally.
your
Yeah.
son into a window.
Like literally crashed into a window on the floor, and all she could think about is, oh man, my stocks are about to go down once the market opens up tomorrow. Like,
Bitch, are you
what?
serious? It's like that, like that feeling of like, um, it is very parents who support you but don't really, but there's conditional support.
Yeah.
That's what that is. It's conditional allyship, conditional support. And it's like if they're not the reprogramming camps, what are they?
Concentration.
No, it's the cults and programs that take queer kids and try to reprogram them to be straight.
Oh
Something
yeah.
therapy.
Not psychotherapy.
No. You guys know what I mean. Um it's like that thing where these people come into your house and like, we can help your son not be who he is. And she's just like, you know what, you're right, you can.
Yeah.
So I don't know you,
Conversion therapy.
but yeah, there we go. That's it. Um that was super scary. That's just like a parent just gave their child away to strangers they don't know to protect their own interest.
Mhm.
Wild. Wild. Fucking wild. Um, just wanted to say that. Uh, I'm gonna be thinking about that for a while. Christ. Um, anyway, I also after this episode, I'm starting not to think that Val is Mystique,
Think
which
anymore.
good.
What's they? I think this episode kind of put it more so that it is in Mystique.
Yeah. I feel like, which is good because Val's her own character and she's an ally
Yeah.
with semi conditions, but it is very much just like, I mean, as you see in this, she is an ally with conditions. Like, I knew you were going to do something, but goddamn, that was a bit extreme.
Yeah.
Not surprised that it happened, but wow, you should have told me.
Would have been a nice heads up, you know.
Right. To seeing all this unfold in front of her eyes and just go, ally, and letting Mystique go. I mean, not Mystique, sorry. Oh, I got Raven on the
Magneto.
brain. Kurt talked about her, and now I'm just
Yeah.
like, Mystique.
Yeah.
So I think that's good. I really hope we have 2 episodes left, so I really do hope that Val stays as Val Cooper and that something happens with Rogue and Nightcrawler that gets Mystique to come out of hiding wherever she is, right?
Yeah.
Do the Mystique Val Cooper storyline next season. That'd be great.
Mhm.
That way we have stories for next season.
Yeah. Since season 2 has pretty much been confirmed, and 3 and 4 are supposed to be on the way. So.
I mean, I think Marvel and Disney would be real remiss not to give X fans what they want, especially after all the bullshit that they put X-Men fans through in the last couple years. Content wise, I mean, not really so much. I mean, in the books too, a lot of conversation happening around Krakoa at the moment and the fall of X and all that stuff.
Mhm.
But I could do a whole Krakoa conversation aside from X-Men 97 conversation. That's a whole thing.
And people will
Yeah.
love that.
Oh, I mean, I would love to do that. That's like, okay. I would definitely love to have a little chat with people about that. But now, the idea that, it's that thing of, uh, I don't know, Cable talking, when Cable called it a utopia, I was like, clock, because it's not a utopia for us, it's a utopia for the oppressor. It's
Mhm.
perfect for them. They got what they wanted, right?
Yeah.
They subjugated us. They're using us and just showing that, and like, shout out to that scene of showing Rachel.
Yeah.
Because
Rachel with
in
Skana.
my
Yeah.
baby girl, my little lesbian, I love you so much. Oh, okay. Anyway, sorry. Because Rachel's story is quite an interesting one. There's a point in the comics where she's actually used as what is called a hound, and a hound is a mutant that is used to track other mutants in her timeline,
Mhm.
their timeline.
Yeah.
So showing her in subjugation, I think is a nice pull from the books and just her storyline. I've mentioned Rachel before, and a lot of
Mhm.
people, and thankfully, brought it up and refreshed my memory, and because again, I have to reiterate, we have not rewatched the OG series. We jumped into this, and we're kind of just going off of this. So my memory of the OG series is cloudy.
Yeah.
But they were like, "Oh no, Rachel's appeared in the series," and you're right. She was in one of them tubes when Apocalypse took all the psychics. She's in one of them tubes. I remember when people were saying, I was like, "That's right." Unlocked a memory. Thank you guys. But it's always nice to see my little girly in media. But
Man.
yeah, it's just those things where it's never for us. It's always for the oppressor. It's what the oppressor's dream happens and what causes it and how these little seeds, even though it's a sentinel seed from the future to
Yeah.
help the bigotry of the past grow, um, it's like it's always a circle. It's always a circle talking about the deja vu. It all comes right back around because we're not learning from history. We're just repeating it. So I feel that one of the themes in this episode is very much just like hate is just a circle,
Yeah.
right? Um Jean, I wanted to say something when Jean was talking with Kurt about how she felt all the things that happened with Nathan felt within herself. In the 616 comics, and I want to differentiate because as someone pointed out, this is a different universe as opposed to the comics, and I tend to go off off on a lot of the comic book history.
Hmm.
X-Men 97 is like a sliding doors reality where stories can match, but there's always a slight divergent.
Hmm.
In the comics, when Madeline dies, her memories and conscious, but not her conscious because Madeline is dead, but her memories are given to Jean Grey. So that is also what builds the bond with Nathan believing or feeling that Jean Grey is his mother.
Hmm.
Um, so her talking that out, I was just like, that's a nice tie-in with the comics because that does happen. But I do want to say I really appreciate that the cartoon is going with there is a connection with Madeline and Nathan in this universe because I think that is so sweet and so important for a character like Madeline Pryor.
Hmm.
Um, who Claremont had all intentions for having her own story plot, but because of editorial and people higher up decided they wanted Jean Grey back in comics, derailed her story, and in a lot of Maddie fans' opinions, she is probably one of the most tragic characters in X-Men history.
Hmm.
Just from watching what could have been to what happened to the vilification of Madeline Pryor, to now in the last couple years, she was leading her own team. She is also now the leader of Limbo and has a Limbo embassy in New York.
Yeah.
So big up. Madeline Pryor's having a good 2 years. Yay, Maddie. Um, I'm happy for her. I'm just really happy for her. I think also like I like that in that conversation that Kurt talked about his relationship with Mystique and now his growing relationship with Rogue. That's my family. So it's nice to hear my family talk about each other. And even though and even though one of the matriarchs of my family can be a trifling ass bitch, um, she did what she did.
I
She
believe
yeeted that baby off a waterfall, and this is where we're at.
she stands on
So you know.
business at the end of the day. I mean,
Look, she don't do good things, and that's okay. But in her not doing good things, he now has a sister. See,
yeah.
it's all about found family. You see what it's all these things happen for a reason, right? Um,
Oh man.
I love you, Mystique. Um, yeah. I'm trying to think what else happened. Like I love when they show those little cameos. I really do think
So
that was like Rusty and Skids in that first glimpse into the future that Cable showed. Always happy to
is
see
it
the People's Princess Polaris.
Yeah, 'cause we
The
had
Juggernaut.
yeah.
Go ahead, go
I
ahead.
was gonna say because we got Juggernaut, Doctor Doom, like
Yep.
Fantastic Four fans probably going nuts. Silver Samurai. That was real interesting. Of course, Spider Man was like that popped me. I was just like, oh shit, damn, bro. Zemo was cool. And then Omega Red. I was just
Yep.
like, yo, last time I remember clearly when Rogue smoked this man. Not the last time we saw that man. And to see him like awoken mainly because of this because that was damn yo the core memory that came up seeing Omega Red because I remember like Rogue smoking him in the animated series like damn I was a child. That's crazy. Yeah, the callback to that. So I mean, that man was a problem, especially because I'm trying to remember. I know he had something to do with like Captain America. He was a Russian. Um, um, yeah. I mean,
I
yeah.
believe Omega Red is a Russian
Super
Weapon X
Soldier. Yeah.
thing. Um, Look, kids, I love X-Men, but a lot of things that have adjacent to Wolverine
Mm-hmm.
I check out of because I'm not the biggest Wolverine fan. But it's like one of those things where, of course, I know who this is because Omega Red is also in Marvel versus Capcom.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to everyone who was clocking all the Marvel versus Capcom moves with Scott in
Yes.
episode 1
Yes.
and Rogue in last week's
That
episode.
that that's what I was. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Yo, son. I'm there. Cause Marvel vs. Capcom 2, especially, man. Yo, bro. I mean, yo, that's crazy.
It's the thing I keep saying. It's millennials making the content now, making the media.
Mm-hmm.
So for us millennials to enjoy it, to clock all these little Easter eggs and stuff like that. It's
Yeah.
like you see me, I see you, and I appreciate you for putting that in. Thank you so much.
Yeah. But I was just like, yo, Silver Samurai. I haven't seen this man in forever.
So like Silver Samurai and
Yeah.
Omega Red are X-Men villains, more so Logan villains, but they are X-Men
Yeah.
villains. They have fought against the X-Men.
And
So
then
seeing them turn
Zemo.
up in this, and they were both in the OG series as well.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, very cool, not surprising, but it's also like, oh, looks like these baddies are coming back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Since Magneto's no longer the enemy, so to speak, you gotta bring back the other bad guys, right? You
Yeah.
gotta bring in the other bad guys to fill in his space. Spider-Man and Doctor Doom and Zemo, all
Yeah.
because the Iron Man, Incredible Hulk, Spider-Man, Fantastic Four series all
Captain
take place
America.
in
Yeah.
that same universe. So
Yeah.
I mean, even when Jubilee and Sunspot were like flying through the air, the whole time I was like, where's good old boy Petey?
Yeah. Where's
You know,
Petey? You
like,
know,
I was just like, oh, that was nice to be like.
I
I knew he
wonder
was
if
coming. People
the
talked
90
about him coming, but that was
yeah.
nice.
I wonder if people would be like, yo, is there gonna be a Spider-Man 98 now? Like like coming from this mainly because of how much talk. I mean, it looks. I've seen reports that they are building a lot more now around the animated universe. So, especially because of how wildly successful X-Men has been. Meanwhile, I mean, they are planning like season 2 is already in production, and I think season 3 and 4. I think when I messaged it to you, like there was either was greenlit or it's in current discussions or whatnot. So we're expecting to see a lot more X-Men. They want to release it. They don't want to wait years. So we're talking about probably maybe end of this year, beginning of next year, and then keep it coming out.
But don't pull a JJK and run your animators into the ground,
Yeah.
and we get subpar production, and then you come out with a Blu-ray
Yeah,
DVD
and then we
of
have
what
to
could have been.
like what this is what it could have been. Nah, we don't need any of that. Take your time and give us more than 10 episodes,
But yeah, I just this is definitely one of. I mean, I'm gonna rewatch the whole series, but it's
Yeah.
one of those episodes I need to rewatch because it's again a lot of the conversation and the monologues were really resonating and hitting me very deeply. And I keep saying, look at the world around us. This is a reflection, and X-Men have been either a large mirror or a small mirror of our world and what's going on.
Yeah.
For a lot of people who want to say that it's not and that it's now gone woke, it's since inception it's been woke. And
Mhm.
since comics were made, they've been woke, but
Yeah.
sure. I you say you say things. People like to hear themselves speak and just say words. Um,
Yeah.
I think the little outing with Jean and Scott and Nathan is a nice call to the comics. There's a comics called The Adventures uh of Scott and Jean
Mhm.
about them raising Nathan in the future. So little things like that, like just knowing these things and just watching little moments and it's nice.
Yeah.
I've never been super invested in cable and I probably never will be even after this.
Yeah.
I'm invested in Scott and Jean on a base level uh because they're great.
Yeah.
And I'm just waiting for the Emma Frost of it all. Um, but and shout out to our girl Emma Frost, who even though she was in danger in diamond form, reapplied that lipstick. It's all X fans can talk about. She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna be saved. I need to look
Yeah.
snatched."
The hair and
So
right for the
like,
gods.
yeah,
Oh
I'm
man.
like, yeah, and
You mentioned Jean having a power
oh
that
right.
yeah.
So it was semi a spoiler. I caught someone else on Twitter mentioning it, and I was just like, nope, get off Twitter.
Okay, that was a
Um,
spoiler. Okay.
so it's what's known as chrono skimming, and that's actually one of Rachel's powers.
Mm.
Um, as far as I'm aware, Jean can't see the psychic resonances of objects. I don't
Okay.
think that's ever been a Jean Grey thing. And again, correct me if I'm wrong. If you got the receipts, please drop them. Like I said, I'm a Jean Grey fan on a base level.
Mhm.
Um, I'm more of a Rachel fan than I am a Jean fan because she's a little gay baby. But like, yeah, that's as far as I'm aware, that's one of Rachel's powers. She was actually just using it
Yeah.
in a bunch of the comics recently. And as yeah, like as far as my knowledge goes, that's not a Jean Grey thing. So it's just like it's like I said also last week, and to say adding it to what I said today,
Mhm.
this universe is a sliding door version of a 616.
Okay.
Any parallel universes like that, honestly, because one thing happens and that changes the whole trajectory of the universe, right? Or changes the
Yeah.
whole trajectory of the character story. Like Superman Red Sun, it's if Cal didn't land in Kansas, but he landed in Russia and became a Russian superhero. So it's like that, right? That's
Yeah.
kind of what this is. So it's like um this situation with Jean and Maddie is obviously different. Maddie's whole story is different. Um and I said last week, it just seems like Jean's powers aren't as strong as comic book Jean Grey's, but then it's also like, well, comic book Jean Grey's been around, I guess, essentially for a lot longer than this Jean Grey has.
Mhm.
So even though she's an Omega level mutant in both situations, their power skills are still different,
Yeah.
right? Um, so I guess maybe just that's what's happening here.
Okay.
Maybe they'll be like, maybe Rachel is their actual child in this universe,
Mhm.
instead of an alternate Jean and Scott's child, and that's how Rachel gets her power. I don't know. I'm kind of going off on a lot of what ifs.
Yeah.
Like how to explain this, and we still have 2 episodes left. We don't even have a second season out yet. And I'm just like, well, they could
Yeah.
write it this way, or this could turn out this way. But I also do like having these ideas and putting them on paper because if it does happen, I could go receipts May 1st. I said it. I said
He's like
it.
on May 1st, 2024 at 6:25 p.m. Well, now 6, yeah.
I
Yeah.
told you, Scott and Jean, we're gonna have Rachel, and then who
Oh
knows?
man.
It'd be interesting. It'd be fascinating if they do go that route because since Rachel is in this
Mhm.
universe, um, how do we explain Rachel Summers
Yeah.
if they know? But anyway, I love that bitch. I just want to see her all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just very interesting to have Jean do that, and I don't know. Yeah. I mean, but I guess it's also we need to figure out how to do this exposition to explain Bastion.
Yeah.
Why not use Jean Grey's powers or give her a different power set? We got to figure it out, right? It's a storytelling tool. I don't know,
Yeah.
words. Uh
There's one thing I wanted to add or like throw in that
Go ahead.
Cable mentioned. Cause so being that, you know, the Genosha incident, right, is like a fixed point in time, and Cable mentioned that he can't remain there without being like pulled away, like that being interesting because people have been in our comments talking about the Watcher and the Watcher showing up at a
Mhm,
fixed point in
mhm.
time. So I'm just wondering if that's gonna have like any specific like implications in the like in these next two episodes. Um, you know, because like people like yeah, when episode 5 happened, people were clocking it in our comments and there was like, "Yo, the Watcher happened." So this is something that
I
yeah, like the Watcher's there. So this
appreciate
what
it because
happened. Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't clock it the first time, but I
yeah,
clocked it half an hour after we were done, and I was just like, "Oh
yeah,
shit! Here's this
yeah,
here's this fucking fool up in the sky." Fucking
yeah.
god.
So I
Uh,
just wonder if what Cable mentioned about you know how he's always pulled away, and how this is like a fixed point, like you know that every in how many times they asked how many times is he tried to fix this, you know how many
mm,
times this has happened, and so they're now in the one point where something can be changed.
mhm,
So that's one thing that I pulled away. I'm just like, huh. And then going back to the Watcher, like discussion from a few weeks ago, I just thought maybe there that might have some more implications than we
yeah.
initially thought. Um, yeah,
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 there's a part of me that's still kind of holding on to. Look, I don't want Gambit to be dead, and I sure as fuck
hmm
don't want Maddie to be dead.
yeah.
But
You mentioned something pretty cool that could happen.
as in,
Yeah.
what if
Mm-hmm.
Apocalypse gets them and they
Yeah.
become horsemen of Apocalypse? Maddie,
Yeah.
that doesn't happen for Maddie in the comics, but we are doing a different Maddie story here.
Yeah.
It does happen for Gambit in the comics. He becomes a horseman of death and he has to deal with all that baggage.
Yeah.
Um, that would be really fucking cool, I
Yep.
think. Because you can't keep a bad bitch, meaning Remy and Madeline, down. Oh, and I also just want to say, aside from that, I mean, but mark it May 1st, I said that.
hmm
Uh, the using the shocking reveal that Xavier is alive,
Yeah.
um, is also a thing that happens too within our communities,
Okay.
where they're like, in the real world, I mean, where it's just like something will happen and then some other adjacent thing will
hmm
happen, and they'll be like, "Oh, so you were just lying to us the whole time." Oh, and the whole also what was really getting me, sorry, my brain is like catching up to the ideas that I had when we first
hmm
started this cooking section session.
Yeah.
When Bastion was talking about apathy, we're actually I just like it just ticked in my brain because a lot of people in the last couple months have been talking about ally fatigue and boycott fatigue and
Yeah.
all this stuff that isn't a real thing, but because it doesn't affect you, like Bastion says, because it doesn't affect you, um you're a conditional ally. You have conditions to your allyship.
Yeah.
So now that you feel like these protests and these boycotts and the news cycle isn't your happy-go-lucky, you can't buy your Starbucks, you can't buy your McDonald's, um, people are asking you to speak up about things,
Yeah.
you're just like, I can't, this is all too much." It is too much. That's the point, it's too much. It is too much. But when you become apathetic to these situations keep happening.
Yeah.
When you yourself feel like you're tired and the situation isn't affecting you, think about how tired we are.
hmm
But we still got to deal with it. We deal with it constantly, all the time. So, like, that was just really that really scratched something in my brain when he said that. Just like, mm, I
Oh.
knew it's just, oh, this show is like making me angry, but so like, God, I love it. It's good, and and I really want to thank all our commenters who say that you guys appreciate my knowledge and the thing and these talking points that I pull out. Um, I really appreciate. I've I've always thought that like when you consume these things, it's important to talk about these subjects,
Mm-hmm.
and it's probably because I am a minority in several different categories that it's these things are constantly happening to me and to the
Mm-hmm.
people around me that I can't take a break from it. So we have to talk about it because if we don't talk about these things like with Xavier's classroom, if we
Yeah.
don't talk about these things and we don't come together, it's just going to keep happening. More Genoshas, more Palestines, more Congos, more Puerto Ricos, more Haitis, more Sudans, more homelessness in our own country are it's all going to keep happening because we're not talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Or and I can't say it's not like we're not talking about it enough. It's just that enough of us, we're not all united in the conversation. So these things are going to keep happening.
Mm-hmm.
Um and as for all you guys like I was saying who clock my knowledge, I really do want to thank like obviously reading the books, but I want to give a big shout out to Cerebro. It is my favorite X-Men podcast. It is the reason why I jump back into comics, and it's the reason why I'm so excited for this. And in listening to Cerebro, it has helped refresh my knowledge on the comic books that it's been such a long time since I've read. Because I was so after the Decimation era and seeing what they were trying to synergize between the MCU and what was going on in
Yeah.
X-Men comics, I had to leave. It was too much. And I just didn't like the direction a lot of it was going in. So I stopped reading comics for a really long time. Even going back to reread stuff, I just couldn't because I was like, what we had, we don't have that now. And in the last since 2019 with the Krakoa stuff, I
Mm-hmm.
personally didn't ever think I would have a refresh love for X-Men. I really didn't. Um, so I just really want to give a shout out to Cerebro for that. And I really appreciate Connor Goldsmith for doing that podcast and helping to reignite my love for X-Men. And if I can take that and help and share that with you guys and give that to you guys and hopefully reignite your love for this franchise or for comics or for conversational pieces, I could walk away with I could end this tomorrow and be happy about it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just just want to shout that out. And also, if you want to know more about these characters, as on a one-to-one, he's covered Madeline, 20 hours long. Covered Madeline. He's covered Jean. He's covered Rogue. He's covered Morph. He's covered Logan, Beast. He hasn't covered Bishop yet. Magneto, Charles. He's covered Forge. He's covered Jubilee. So your main characters in the story right now, except for Forge, no, except for Bishop, he's covered, and the podcast is great. So please, I mean, I don't I don't know if it's frowned upon to give highlights to other creators.
No, it's never.
Um,
I mean, like when people are like the super top creators and whatnot, they rarely do shout outs, you know?
I will I
Yeah.
will always do shout outs.
Yeah.
I'm very appreciative of anyone that helps ignite my love for media, and I want people to get tuned in and turned on and to
Mm-hmm.
enjoy the things I'm enjoying because I like a lot of really cool shit.
Yeah.
And I love sharing with everyone. So yeah, if you're looking for a cool podcast to help you out, I think that's good. And I also saw, on a final note, someone asked for a jump on point for comics, and I will actually personally answer your comment later today. But for if anyone has that question, if you're looking for a jump on point, I really do suggest House of X and Powers of 10. It is the jump on point for the Krakoa era. And I say that because it kind of gives you a quick rundown of bullet points of X-Men history and
Mm-hmm.
sets you on a new path. And then in doing so, I suggest, and this is the suggestion I always gave to customers when I used to work at a comic book store.
Hmm.
If you see a character that looks cool or that resonates with you in that one story, then work your way backwards, and we could work from there, right? Then we
Yeah.
could suggest, if you like Rogue, I could more than happy to suggest some Rogue comics for you. If you like Nightcrawler, sure, yeah, let's go. Like, yeah, I definitely think for new fans or people looking to jump back in, I think House of X and Powers of 10, it's what I call the Bible. Jump in on that. If you're enjoying this, I think you'd like that. I don't know if you'd like what's going on now, because I don't, but I think you'd at least like the start of it.
Oh man. Well, I guess we'll leave things off for there because
Yeah, sorry, I rambled. I'm sorry,
no,
guys.
no. This is why it's always cook with Kayla. There's a lot to cook with this one, man. Like, there's
Yeah.
just, I mean, look, this series
And
has no business being this good.
it really doesn't. I mean, but this is also X-Men
It's
shit.
also,
Like,
yeah.
X-Men shouldn't be this good. This is
Yeah.
just, it's nice that the general public is getting a taste of what X-girlies have known for many years.
Yeah.
And just getting a taste of why X-Men used to be like number 1.5, number 2 in comics for Marvel
Yeah.
many a year ago. So yeah, I'm sorry I rambled. I apologize.
No.
And I'm
Never
sure I'm gonna think of
apologize.
1,001 other bullet points as soon as we log out and I go to my room and think, "Ah, yes, I forgot." I'll just mention it next week.
Someone will probably mention, "Hey, what about Fatal Attraction? Is that gonna happen?" Given.
And I also wait, I just
Yeah.
also want to say the title of this
Mhm.
episode. What is it?
This
Extinction,
tolerance
tolerance,
is extinction.
and it is. And I think it's important that that message is out there, because if you just allow like,
Yeah.
just thank you, X-Men. Yep. Boom.
Oh man. Next week is gonna be another banger. I have a feeling.
Sure is.
All right, folks. You already know. Till next time. Doses.